Potent Pondering back with another video. Yo, please come in, thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live or I do uploads. Hope y'all all doing well. It's Friday. I'm gonna do this my way. Listen, we're gonna get into it. I want to talk about Doja Cat's new album. Is it VIE, whatever? You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about that. Gonna go through a brief description. I also want to talk about Cardi B. Her week one of Am I the Drama is over. And I just want to touch on a few things in regards to that too. So make sure that you thumbs up this video. And you know what I'm saying, the first thing first, because I don't want to spend too much time on Cardi B, because this is, I want to give a quick review on Doja Cat. But what I want to say is week one is over for Cardi B with the Am I the Drama album. I've seen so many different people online posting saying, oh, Cardi's hustle is on there. They're so proud of her. Give it up to anybody who truly promotes and pushes their product. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But what I want to tell y'all is there's a nuance to that, and there's something that people are not seeing and they don't understand. Let me tell you something. If you don't understand and been seeing, based on 2017, 2018, how Cardi's streams used to be through the roof, and she would get, all of that push in regards to streaming. She's not getting that anymore. Am I the Drama first day opening streams on Spotify did half of what she did with Invasion of Privacy when she dropped in 2017. It did half of that. And if you don't think that the record label and both Cardi knew that they had to put, had some tricks up their sleeve to try to compete and have their debut numbers high, or to make it look like she's at least as competitive or in the class with Nicki, you are smoking crack if you don't think that that's what it is, right? I seen one of my friends posted on Facebook, and it was giving Cardi all her kudos and credit and all of that. And it's like, I had to let her know, listen, clap for anybody who promotes and pushes their project, but there's a formula to it. They know that the first predictions was 125 to 150 for her album, right? But they knew that the streaming power was low because they've noticed the trend, right? I do believe that Cardi B was crushed by the performance of Imaginary Players, thinking that this was going to open up the album. She was really on this rap shit, spitting, whatever the case may be. And it just did not live up to the hype that they thought that the Jay-Z sample would. It didn't rise to the occasion. She's only having a few songs that are going to debut on the Billboard charts out of the full 23 track album, right? She tried to do 23 tracks because she seen Nicki did 22, and she's thinking, is it a strategy to it? She got 28 million. If I do that, well, I get it. I'm Cardi B, boom, boom, boom. But you don't realize the record label botted you. Now, is Cardi B fully aware of her career being botted from the beginning? Does she really think that she is, I'm not saying that she don't have people who love her and people and fans. I'm not saying that. But I don't think it's at the mass number that she truly believes that it is, right? I mean, if an artist announces online to their followers that they're going to be at a pop-up or a location, people are going to pop and show up. But we will see what the true numbers is. Will she beat Nicki Minaj 228? If she do, that's great. You got to listen. You got to realize with Nicki's first and second and the third album, the sales were pure. Nicki did 375K pure on Pink Friday. So it's like that's some huge numbers to beat. You understand what I'm saying? And listen, I don't care. I'm just happy that Doja Cat dropped it, because we were beleaguered by the repetitive, redundant content on Cardi's album. It was all about shitting on low-tier female rappers and popping the same shit, calling herself fine shit, saying she get it from her mama, but you look at her old pictures, did she really get it from her? Listen, leave your comments below in regards to Cardi B as it relates to her album, the strategies you think she tried to use. She tried to go hard in the streets. She tried to go hard in the streets because she knows she had to make ends meet elsewhere, because that true projection of the sales plus streaming, that was the real. Anyway, let's get into Doja Cat's album, VIE, right? Listen, I was happy to hear this album from Doja. What I really felt with Doja when she stuck to this project, she stuck to the theme of the project, and she curated a musical piece that was just true to her. And also, I didn't feel as though that she had to go extra with the lyricism or anything, but the lyricism was definitely there, and it served its purpose for the tracks. Yo, I also wanted to insert this shout out to Doja Cat, because she didn't discount her album to $5. Her album is $15, and she's still #1 on US iTunes. Crazy. I'm going to do a quick track-by-track review of the album. You leave your comments below and let me know how you also felt about it. So opening up was the song Cards, right? Me personally, when I heard Cards, I felt like it was an album track. It was a filler track that could have fit in somewhere else. I didn't think it was an opener, but I'm just going to get into my notes, what I read about the track, right? So I said the opener has a smooth 80s vibe, and the rap verse brought a nice balance to the track. I appreciate that Doja is still rapping because it elevates the energy, but honestly, this felt more like a mid-album cut than an intro. That was just my personal opinion. Let's move on to Jealous. We all heard Jealous before. This song was already released, and I still think it has a lot of potential. I like this one a lot, and it hasn't lost replay value. I think Jealous it serves its purpose. Doja knows who her demographic is, and she serves that. You know, she has a lot of like artsy white fans, and I think that she did a great job, you know, capturing those moments for those people who appreciate that sound. Let's move on. Amen. Listen, this is my favorite song on the album. This is my favorite song on the project right now. The moment that the Night Rider inspired beat dropped, I was locked in. Listen, I think Busta Rhymes was the last one who sampled the Night Rider sound, but listen, it's just energy. When I hear that instrumental, it makes me want to get on a highway and just drive fast. Like, it's a crazy vibe. I like it. I think she did really well with this one. I was locked in. Doja Cat switches between singing and rapping seamlessly here, and the energy is crazy. Even the humor and lines like "you ugly and fine as shit" hit perfectly. It was an instant standout to me, right? What she say? And I'm too you ugly and fine as shit. I thought about Cardi. Anyway, let's move on. Couples Therapy. This track gives off a Prince vibes with the falsetto tones. The beat was smooth, and the rap verse matched the mood and the song really well. A unique and creative moment on the album. I felt it was. I instantly noticed the Prince vibes on the track. You know, let me know what you thought about Couples Therapy. I thought it was good though, you know what I'm saying? Gorgeous. All right. One of my absolute favorites on the album. The rap verses are sharp, the chorus is addictive, and the whole track is has a magnetic confidence to it. I love the meaning behind it, the playful arrogance mixed with the self-empowerment. You know, she was clowning herself saying that her titty sag, but her ass is fat. You know, the rap verse was really good. Like, you know, she was saying that like something about college and they worried about collagen. It was just a lot of different points that she made in that song. I thought it was really good. It reminded me of a TLC Unpretty, you know, a track like that, like, or You Are Beautiful from Christina Aguilera. It's like, you know, but just a different type of vibe. But I definitely appreciated it. Let's move on. Stranger, fire, wild song. The cheeky line, what'd she say? She said he don't look like he like dick, like saying something on there or whatever in the song Stranger. I thought that was funny, right? It had me cracking up. Definitely one of the boldest moments on the album. One of the boldest moments. But Amen, that was definitely my favorite, right? All Mine. A strong R&B vibe with some of her best rapping on the project. Lines like I see, I saw, I peeped, I'm not afraid of a leap, right? Stood out to me. Smooth and sharp at the same time. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on. Take Me Dancing featuring SZA. This one was pleasant and easy on the air. SZA's vocals add fullness to the track, but compared to what came before, it doesn't really hit me as hard. It's not a bad track, but it just doesn't really hit me as hard. I get the commercial intent, and it'll probably do well on radio. I really think that it'll do. If they push it, it'll do well on radio. SZA sounds good on the song. Right? So let's move on to Lip Stain. Fire. The rapping is tough, the beat is infectious, and this might be one of her most replayable rap cuts as far as like the lyricism. I thought Lip Stain, it had some good lyricism on it, right? And it wasn't like super competitive or like, oh, she that bitch, or, you know, putting her like top 5 dead or alive and none of that. But I felt like she held her own on this project, and her raps matched. Let's move on to Silly Fun. This track right here, it was curated especially for her listener. I feel like it's extra good for radio and all of that too. So I said this track is exactly what the title promises. It's a pop perfection fused with rap. I can see it doing really well on radio. I like how this project shows Doja's talent and range, especially compared to the more one-note albums in the current rap space. So I think that she did really good with Silly Fun. If they don't make that a single, she's definitely going to be performing that at all her festivals and shows and all of that. That was a really good track, right? So Acts of Service. I like this song immediately when I heard it, when she debuted it online. Remember, she was doing a video and all of that, and, you know, kind of like teasing her album, whatever. So I said I like this song when she previewed it months ago, and the full version still hits. Playful and catchy. That was just my thoughts on that. Make It Up, an easy listening, vibey cut. Not the flashiest track, but it's a solid and enjoyable track in my opinion when it comes to the album VIE, whatever, right? You know? So let's move on. One More Time. This feels like a pop radio bait. Definitely not my personal favorite, but I can see the audience that she's aiming for. It's the kind of track that you could hear in the background at the gym or or shopping. You know what I'm saying? One more time. Let me know what you thought about that track too. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on. Happy. All right, not a bad song at all, but it doesn't stand out to me as much as a stronger cut on the project, you know. But it's not a bad song, but it's just not like I would like play it, you know. If it was playing in the background and I was distracted or working out, I wouldn't skip it, but I wouldn't probably go to the project to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Come Back, a great outro song. That brings the energy full circle. She channels her Nicki-esque delivery on the rap verse, and it's a strong way to close things out for the album VIE, whatever, right? So, but listen, you know what I'm saying? Overall, Doja Cat really platformed her talent and versatility on VIE. She tapped into her nostalgic 80s sounds, blended with R&B and pop, and still kept her rap sharp enough to balance it all out. Like I said, it wasn't super competitive, that bitch, and you know, like, oh, whatever, top 5 dead or alive, whatever, but it was still good, you know what I'm saying? The raps aren't meant to be ultra competitive, but if they fit the vibe and she knows how to use them strategically, right? My clear favorite on this record right now is Amen, but Gorgeous, Stranger, and Lip Stain are also standouts. Overall, this project proves that Doja Cat knows how to deliver a variety of personality and creativity in ways where it feels fresh in today's musical space. So listen, potent, pondering, never pandering. I want to know what you thought about the album. Let me know what you thought about Cardi B's first week push for her process. Let me know, do you think if she just did, like, you know, the signed vinyls and signed copies and all of that she did, and the CDs and all of that, people were even complaining, saying that they items showed up not signed. Let me know, do you think that if she didn't do the in-person meetups and all of that, would her numbers would have been on the range of the 125 to 150? She wouldn't be able to take it. I think that girl would have literally jumped. She would have jumped if them numbers was lower than Nicki. Let me know what you thought about Doja Cat's album VIE, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments, is it V, is it VIE? You know what I'm saying? I thought her project was solid. Definitely like Amen. Definitely about to get in my car and play that. Also, Ice Spice dropped, just a notable mention. I'm not gonna do a video on that. Baddie. I thought it was cool, but another short song. Like, this girl, she just dropping all these short songs. It's like in and out, you know what I'm saying? No true value or anything, but I don't think the song is bad. I think it has a nice vibe to it. Potent, pondering, never pandering. Get in the comments, let me know what you think. I'll be back in a blink. Peace.